All right, something huge is happening in the world of AI, and it's coming straight out of India. And believe me, this is way more than just another tech update. This is a major statement on the global stage.
For the longest time, the conversation about really cutting-edge AI, it's been dominated by just a handful of big names. Well, that script just got flipped. India is officially a player on the AI frontier. And here's the kicker. This isn't about using someone else's technology or just tweaking a model that already exists. No, we are talking about a powerful, brand new language model built entirely from the ground up, right on Indian soil. Just take a look at that number for a second. 105 billion. That's how many parameters are in this new model from a company called Sarvam AI. Now, if you're not familiar, think of parameters as the building blocks an AI uses to learn and make connections. And a number like 105 billion, that puts this model right up there in the big leagues with some of the most powerful models from the global tech giants. It's a massive, massive leap.
Okay, so let's really get into this, because what makes this model such a landmark for Indian innovation? It goes way beyond just how big it is. It's really about how it was made and what that represents.
And you know that homegrown claim? It's backed by some seriously impressive facts. This thing was built completely from scratch and trained using 100% domestic infrastructure, all as part of the official India AI mission. It's the biggest model of its kind ever trained in the country, which is a huge step towards true technological self-sufficiency. And here's the thing, it's not just about flexing technical muscle. The goal here isn't simply to build the biggest model possible. It's about building one that's actually practical. The focus is on being efficient, cost-effective, and, this is the most important part, deeply connected to India's unique culture and knowledge. But if this model has a real superpower, it's this. It has a profound, deep understanding of India's incredible linguistic diversity, and this is where it really starts to shine and pull away from the rest of the pack. I mean, this chart says it all, doesn't it? When you look at really tough challenges, like recognizing speech in dialects with less data, or pulling text from complex Indic scripts, Sarvam's model isn't just keeping up with the big global AIs, it's actually outperforming them. It was built from its very core to get the nuances of Indian languages right.
So this is all cool tech, but what does it actually mean for people in the real world? Well, the vision here goes way, way beyond just another chatbot on a fancy smartphone. This is about putting AI absolutely everywhere.
Just think about this for a second. We're talking about things like smart glasses that could give real-time coaching to a worker on a factory floor, or analytics to a farmer out in their field. But what might be even more revolutionary is the focus on basic feature phones. By making smaller, super-efficient models that can run on simple devices, Sarvam is trying to bring AI to hundreds of millions of people who've kind of been left out of the whole smartphone revolution. Now that is what true inclusion looks like. Of course, let's be real. Building a frontier AI model like this is not easy. Every major technological leap faces some pretty big hurdles, and it's important to understand what Sarvam is up against and, more importantly, how they're planning to tackle these things head-on. First up is a problem that honestly plagues every single large language model out there: hallucination. This is basically when the AI just makes stuff up, but presents it like it's a solid fact. It's a fundamental challenge for the whole field, and making sure these models are reliable and trustworthy is a huge focus.
Next up is a challenge you might not have heard of, but it is so critical. It's called the tokenization tax. See, most global AI models are built and optimized for English. So when they have to process other languages, especially ones with complex scripts like you see all over India, they get way less efficient and a lot more expensive to run. It's like this hidden tax that makes AI less accurate and less accessible for billions of people who don't speak English.
So the crucial part here is that Sarvam isn't ignoring these problems. They're actually building the solutions right into their strategy from the get-go. They're developing what they call grounding mechanisms to fight those hallucinations. They're training the model to be culturally sensitive to reduce bias. And they're directly taking on that tokenization tax to make AI that's truly affordable and effective for every single Indian language. And that really brings us to the final thought here. This whole development isn't just about code and computer chips. It's about building a future where technology actually understands and serves everyone, not just people who speak a certain language or own an expensive device. It really makes you stop and wonder, with an AI that speaks a country's own languages, what does a truly inclusive digital future actually look like?